Welcome to Bangla City SATV News. This is Shibala Alam with our headlines. 10 projects approved involving estimated cost of Dhaka 29,344.27 crore at ECNEC meeting chaired by Prime Minister. Government is giving utmost importance to Khaltazia's treatment, said Law Minister Anisul Haq today. Thousand Rohingyas to be relocated from Cox's Bazar to Bhashanchar by November 25th, 80,000 by March. The Executive Committee of the National Economic Council today approved Dhaka 5,883.74 crore project to establish broadband internet connectivity all over the country. The broadband internet connectivity will be set up across all 8 divisions, 64 districts, all upazilas, all unions, and even up to village level to reach the government services easily and speedily to the people. The approval came from the 6th ECNEC meeting held today with the ECNEC chairperson and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in the chair. However, after the meeting, Planning Minister M.A. Mannan said a total of 10 projects were approved today involving an overall estimated cost of Dhaka 29,344.27 crore. Law Minister Anisul Haq said today that the government will take decision with utmost importance regarding the demand for allowing Khaltazia to go abroad for better treatment. He said government does not lack humanity or compassion when it comes to BNP chairperson Khaltazia's medical treatment. The minister said Khaltazia has been allowed to stay at home as Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has considered her state from a humanitarian aspect. The Law Minister said that after receiving a memorandum from the leaders of Jatiyotabadi INGB Forum, a pro-BNP lawyers body at the ministry office. The government has started the process of relocating around 2,000 Rohingyas from Cox's Bazar to Bhashanchar. Officials said they are likely to be relocated to Bhashanchar by Thursday. The Rohingyas were already gathered on Okhia College premises in Cox's Bazar. Mohammad Mohsin, Secretary of Disaster Management and Relief, said that the government is planning to relocate around 80,000 Rohingyas to Bhashanchar by the end of March next year. However, Bangladesh has already relocated around 18,000 Rohingyas to Bhashanchar. 2 people, including a councillor, were killed in Kumilla. No case has been registered yet for the murder of a councillor. Law enforcement could not arrest anyone. Police said they were working to catch the perpetrators. Situation is tense in the city corporation area. Terrorists shot dead ward councillor Syed Mohammad Sohail and Awami League leader Haripat Shah at their office yesterday afternoon. The families and locals have demanded justice for the murder. According to IQ Air report, extreme air pollution makes Dhaka one of the most polluted cities. Besides Dhaka, Kolkata and capital of West Bengal was on the top 2. The air quality in the capital was 160, which is considered unhealthy in the air index. The presence of PM 2.5, a very fine particle of air pollution, was about 27 times higher than normal in Dhaka. Besides, air quality in Dhaka was also unhealthy on Friday and Saturday. The air quality index for these 2 days was 175 and 187 respectively. In terms of unhealthy air quality, Belgrade, Serbia, Lahore, Pakistan, Delhi, India are in the 3rd, 4th and 5th places respectively. Students left science lab in the capital by setting a deadline of 48 hours to accept the demand of half pass in the public transport. Rally started at 12 p.m. and ended at 1:30 p.m. Chhatra League attacked the students while they were leaving the rally. Police were seen remaining silent at the time. Earlier, students gathered at the capital's science lab, Nilkhet, and at the intersection of 4 roads. Students were seen chanting the slogan, "Half pass is my right, not my whim," in the science laboratory. Students said movement will continue till the demand is realized. Viewers are taking a short break. Stay with Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back. You're watching Bangla City SATV News. Now international news. At least 46 people were killed when a bus caught fire on a highway in western Bulgaria today, said officials. There have been 53 people on board. Head of the Fire Safety Department at the Interior Ministry said there were children among the victims and 7 people who survived by jumping out of the burning bus are receiving treatment at Sofia Emergency Hospital. Another story from Bulgaria. 9 people have died when fire swept through a nursing home in eastern Bulgaria yesterday. Fire Department Chief Tihomir Totev said that the blaze broke out into a care home for the elderly in the village of Royak. Unfortunately, 9 people have lost their lives out of the 58 who were in the home at the time of the fire. The other residents were evacuated from the building and some of them have required medical care as they inhaled smoke. However, none of the officials commented on the possible cause of the fire. The Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps said yesterday 9 soldiers were killed in direct clashes with the U.S. Navy in the Persian Gulf waters. The IRGC Navy Commander Alireza Tangsiri confirmed the incident and said it took place in the Persian Gulf. However, he did not clarify the timing of the clashes. Tangsiri also stressed about many direct clashes that have taken place between Iranian and U.S. naval forces in recent time. He said they have launched 9 strikes over fallen martyrs. On the other hand, U.S. authorities have not responded to the Iranian statements yet. A ferry capsized in eastern Sri Lanka today, killing at least 6 people. Indica De Silva, Navy spokesperson captain, said 12 people have been rescued and the search for others is continuing. It wasn't immediately clear how many people were on board on the ferry and what caused it to overturn. Reports said 4 children were among the dead. The ferry was traveling from Kurinchakeni of the town of Kinia along with country's eastern coast and about 260 kilometers northeast of the capital Colombo. U.S. warships sailed through the strait separating Taiwan and China today, the Navy said, the first such passage since leaders from the 2 rival superpowers held a video summit. Latest transit came after U.S. President Joe Biden and China's Xi Jinping traded strong warnings on the future of Taiwan at a virtual summit earlier this month. A growing number of U.S. allies have transited the route as Beijing intensifies its military threats towards Taiwan and solidifies its control over the disputed South China Sea. Citing its military sources, the U.S. has shared intelligence, including maps, with allies in Europe that show a buildup of Russian troops and artillery to prepare for a rapid, large-scale push into Ukraine from multiple locations. The head of Ukraine's defense intelligence also told the Military Times on Saturday that Russia is planning an attack around the end of January or early February, adding the invasion would likely involve airstrikes, artillery and armor attacks, followed by airborne and amphibious assault as well as smaller land incursions through neighboring Belarus. The Kremlin, in response, have gone on a verbal offensive while stressing the importance of a still unconfirmed U.S.-Russia summit, which Moscow say is in work. It added that the West has artificially raising tensions by claiming Russia is planning an invasion. The latest reports come as tensions have been on the continuous rise after Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula in 2014. U.S. President Joe Biden intends to run for re-election in 2024, White House spokesperson Jen Psaki told reporters on Monday. Biden, 79, has suffered a dip in his job approval ratings in recent months, leading some Democrats to wonder whether he might not seek another 4-year term. Democrats were rattled by Republican victories in Virginia's state election earlier this month and a narrow Democratic victory in New Jersey. Biden underwent his first physical examination on Friday since talking about office in January, and doctors found he has stiffened gait and attributed frequency bouts of coughing to acid reflux. However, doctors said he was fit to serve. Prime Minister Imran Khan on Monday approved Rs 5 billion humanitarian aid for Afghanistan, besides allowing transportation of Indian food assistance for the war-torn country through Pakistan. The decision was taken at the first meeting of the Apex Committee of the newly established Afghanistan Interministerial Coordination Cell. Officials said that Prime Minister ordered immediate shipment of in-kind humanitarian assistance worth 5 billion rupees. Besides, a delegation of health officials from Afghanistan will visit Islamabad later this week to work out modalities for Pakistan's support to Afghanistan's health sector. Social media is abuzz with the news that grandson of Pakistan former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif Junaid Safdar and his wife Aisha Saif Khan's remaining wedding festivities, the glamorous nikah in London a few months earlier, will be held in Lahore. Media reports also set a date for the walima December 17. Junaid is the son of PMLN Vice President Maryam Nawaz and Captain retired Mohammad Safdar. Aisha is the daughter of Saifur Rahman Khan, a close confidant of Nawaz Sharif. They tied the knot in a nikah ceremony on August 22nd. The nikah was held at the Lanesborough, a swanky 5-star hotel on the Hyde Park corner of Knightsbridge, London. Now sports news. Bangladesh and Pakistan cricket teams going to Chittagong to play a 2-match test series. Two teams will meet in the first test from November 26. Tamim Iqbal, Taskin Ahmed and Shariful Islam have been dropped from the squad due to injuries. However, injured Saqib Al Hassan has been included in the squad. The match will be played at Zahur Ahmed Chaudhry Stadium in Chittagong after 6 long years. The Tigers have a chance to play a series against Pakistan at home. FIFA has announced the list of nominees for the Footballer of the Year award. Robert Lewandowski is the running to retain his Best FIFA Men's Player award after he has named yesterday on an 11-man shortlist alongside Karim Benzema and Jorginho. Perennial candidates Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo feature among the nominees. Robert Mancini, Lionel Scaloni, Thomas Tuchel, Pep Guardiola, Antonio Conte, Hansi Flick, Diego Simeone, and one of the list of the best coaches of the year. Supporters will be able to vote online until December 10. The award ceremony to be held virtually from FIFA headquarters in Zurich on January 17. Before ending, we go to the Euro-Bangla City SATV News headlines again. 10 projects approved involving estimated cost of Dhaka 29,344.27 crore at ECNEC meeting chaired by Prime Minister. Government is giving utmost importance to Khaltaziyat's treatment, said Law Minister Anis Al Haq today. 2,000 Rohingyas to be relocated from Cox's Bazar to Bhashanchar by November 25th, 80,000 by March. You're up to date so far here on Euro-Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satvtv. Stay with SATV.